What's up, everybody? It's me, Erica, and we are down here, girl. As you could see, we have a new light ring, honey. This light ring is the T, and it better stay like that. It's touch. It's touch. What you call it? Like the on and off switch is touch. It's by UB size. I already had a UB size tripod. And so I saw the UB size light ring and it came with a shorter tripod, like something to travel with. It's really, actually really cute. Actually, it came with this. It's a little tripod, a little short tripod, and the light ring sits right there. So that's what it came with. But see, it's a UB line. This is UB line, and I already have a U. I keep calling it UB line, UB size, SIZE, UB size. Yeah, this is really cute. This is a little tripod, and then it already comes with the thing, the light ring, and then the thing to hold your phone in the center. Now before, the way that I had it, and this is going to get on, it's probably going to get on my nerves, but the way that I had it, the light ring was higher than the phone, so the light wasn't directly in my face, and now it's here like that. So this is just going to be a new way, and it looks a little darker because we have our mariposa in the back and with la luna and all of the plants and las flores in the back. So we love that. And we are ready. We have everything ready. We have everything. I still have the same. You know what's so funny? I still have the same joint from yesterday. The same joint from yesterday that I was smoking in the video. I still have the rest of it. I never finished smoking it. So we're down here. So I don't really have anything to talk about. Let me take these off so I can actually hear myself. I don't have anything to talk about. Um, Go ahead and like, subscribe, comment. Let me know you stopped by. So we are down here, and I had to put a sweatshirt on this morning because I was cold, but I feel like I'm about to get hot again. But the window is open, and it's a nice, crisp, cool breeze coming through. So let's go down to the blog.
Is I sponsor the now. Yes. I sponsor the blog. Let me tell you something.
And see, um, see what's going on. Let's go first to, let's go to People magazine. See what they have going on. All right, let's see People. Armie Hammer says he kind of likes allegations of cannibalism levied against him. It's wild. Did y'all see that documentary on Armie Hammer? And they said, I don't know, would it be considered cannibalism if, oh, he asked the girl, and he asked the girl, could he have her rib removed and eat? And yes, yes, because I was like, because there's another allegation that he killed a deer and ate the heart. So I was like, well, that's not cannibalism because I mean it's an animal, but I mean, but then I remembered he asked the woman if she could have her rib, if he can have her rib taken out and then he can eat the rib. So that is cannibalism. Let's see if they mention, well, they don't mention it. It says on the first episode of his new podcast, Armie Hammer Time podcast, a 38-year-old called the public's reaction to allegations of cannibalism wild. Let's see what some of the comments say. Ick. That's the first comment. He's a great Thanksgiving guest, though. Somebody said, yeah. Somebody says, who cares? Great. They don't have really a lot of engagement. Well, this was just 53 minutes ago. I used to think Armie Hammer was so handsome until I found out how abusive and weird he is. Let's go. Armie Hammer, 38 years old, Virgo, August 28th. Yeah, he's no longer married to his ex-wife. Hold on, let me find his wiki so we can go right to the business. Right to the business. His allegations, I'm sure they're here. No, they're not on his wiki. But here it is. It says in 2021, multiple women came forward with claims of abuse against Hammer. Hammer denied the allegations, which derailed his acting career. He abandoned several future projects and was dropped by his talent agency and publicist. After an investigation into Hammer by the LA County District Attorney and the LAPD, they declined to pursue criminal charges against him, citing insufficient evidence. When you got the money, he is an heir to the Arm and Hammer people. And when you get into the way his grandfather was, nasty, nasty work. I'm trying to see if it says anything in here. A part of his story, they talked about his family. Yeah, Armie Hammer. I used to think that he was handsome. Let's see. Amy Robach fell into a spiral when TJ Holmes' romance went public, but now she's the best she's ever been. See, the one thing about people, if anybody works at people or knows someone that works at people and can get this back to people, I know that you want to drive traffic to your website. I know that's the goal to drive traffic there. However, if you want more engagement on your social media, you're going to have to put more of a caption. These very short one paragraph captions are not doing it. We need at least 3 short paragraphs. More is fine, but at least 3 short paragraphs, okay? Thank me later, because this is not acceptable. This is not acceptable. This is not acceptable. All right, let's go down to, yeah, you guys are repeating the same story. Russell Wilson says he's ready for baby number 5 with wife Ciara. We can call him Cinco. Girl, okay, whatever. I wouldn't. No, you're not a baby making machine. I don't agree with that. I'm sorry. It's all love and happiness and all that other shit, but no, I do not agree with it. And of course, Ciara's gonna do whatever the hell she wants to do. It's her choice what she wants to do, of course. But in my opinion, I wouldn't have 5 children. I don't care who their daddy is. I don't care who their daddy is. I don't care how loving their relationship looks. I think at the end of the day, it's just the DNA duplication. Yeah, he's a lovely person, and by all accounts, we can see that it treats her kind, and he's kind to her, and he respects her, and he takes care of her first child that was essentially abandoned by his father. I mean, because he's useless and worthless, and might as well not even be alive in his life. I mean, that's horrible to say, but I should probably cut that out, but I probably won't. But anyways, I wouldn't have another baby by Russell Wilson. That would be the end. Number 4, we can call the baby number 4 Cuatro. 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 I don't agree. Let me see. It's 74 comments under here. Let's see what the comments said. This is on people. This is from people. Oh, Nick Cannon. Yeah, breed some more. It's not a competition. If my man ain't after me like this, I don't want him. Sure won't be calling him Lombardi. Uno, dos, tres, cuatro, cinco. Heart eye emoji. Let that pussy rest. Love me some them. Why is this anyone's business except his? I need 35 points from Pickens tonight. Let's go. Love them. Russ talks in third person. He said these days, that's all I'm good at. Chad Johnson will not be happy. Uno, dos, tres, a la Madrid. I think Ocho Cinco would approve of a name like that. Enough already. Keep the chit at home. Keep that chit at home. All about them goodies. Concentrate on your football. Not that great. Yeah, I just love going to bed together. Love them. Take a break. Then she put a cat emoji. A cat emoji. Russell Wilson, you better put it away and concentrate. Dag on it. Win a Super Bowl and then make as many babies as y'all want. God, stop already. Dude, need to put the pipe down. Do something meaningful and or important with your useless lives. Slow down and focus on football. Yeah, if they want more kids, that's for them to decide. So you have a mixed bag. Some people telling him focus on football, put the pipe down, give the coochie a break. Girl, I don't know about Chrissy Teigen. I don't know. Is Chrissy Teigen? What do y'all? How do y'all feel about Chrissy Teigen? I don't know. I go back and forth with her. Sometimes she just seems like this like obnoxious. Like she just seems like she's so obnoxious. But then on the other end, she seems like she's super fun. You know what I mean? But she's on my screen. I don't want to talk about what she's talking about because whatever. But yeah, I don't know. Al Pacino says he has who has never wed explains why I've shied away from marriage. Okay, this is two paragraphs. Let's see what it says. In his new book, Sonny Boy, out now, the actor 84 explained why he never married while writing about his relationship with ex Kathleen Quinlan. The actor has four kids, Julie, 34, with acting coach Jan Tarrant, 23-year-old twins, Anton and Olivia, with ex-girlfriend Beverly D'Angelo. They were together for a long time. Most of my life, I think, because I never knew he had an older. I knew that he had kids with Beverly D'Angelo and Roman, who was 16 months, with producer Nor Alfala. Alfala. So he says he explains why he shied away from marriage. Now, okay, now I'm going now you got me. You got me, people, because now I want to go to the website and read the rest of the story because it doesn't make sense to just post those two little paragraphs and then just, you know, I'm looking for Al Pacino. Let's see. Here it is. Okay, the actor reflects on his feelings about marriage in his memoir, Sonny Boy, out now. Perfect time to write a memoir. 89 years old. 84 years old, Al Pacino. He recalled meeting Quinlan at a party hosted by Lee Strasberg in New York City while Pacino was hanging out with Robert De Niro. No relation. While Pacino and Quinlan were both in relationships at the time of their first meeting, he wrote in the memoir that he and Quinlan entered a casual relationship sometime after he began filming 1983's Scarface. Pacino described Quinlan, now 69, as my comfort during the filming of that movie after long days spent portraying a villainous character and a difficult shoot. As Pacino wrote, he and Quinlan traveled to Europe together after he finished filming the movie. He described their relationship as the closest I've ever come to getting married. But I've always shied away from marriage. I guess I didn't know how it would help anything. I just wanted to avoid what I thought at the time was the inevitable, an entrance into the pain train. The pain train, girl. And you know what's the thing about marriage is the way that it's marketed. It is not marketed to men the way that it's marketed to women, right? Because it benefits them. They don't really have to market it to them. They have to market it and sell it to who it doesn't benefit. You know what I mean? So they have to sell it to you, and then that you now are beating some man over the head to get him to marry you. When at the end of the day, when you get into that union for the most, and half of what the divorce filings say, half of the people, they're like, I don't want to do this, I've changed my mind. And you have a right to change your mind. You have a right to say, I thought I wanted to be married, but now I see that it's not benefiting me. And I don't want it anymore. I want to be out of it. And the reason why we already know the reason why they sell it to women more than they sell it to men is because at the end of the day, they want you to reproduce. They want you to reproduce so that you can make, especially if you're in the United States, they want you to make more workers. They don't care about the children. They traffic the children. The children are in foster care. They don't care about the children. They just hope that one day those children work some kind of way, that they're in a field working, some kind, not like in a field, not in a field, like in a industry. Well, in a field too, in an industry working. They don't care. Um, they don't care. So he said he says, I just wanted to avoid what I thought at the time was the inevitable, an entrance to the pain train. Yeah. What are the divorce statistics? What are the 20, what was last year? 2023? 2023 divorce statistics. Come on, AI overview. It says, here are some divorce statistics for 2023. The divorce rate in the United States is around 39% lower than the 1970s, but higher than the 1980s. The marriage rate in 2021 was 6 per 1,000 people, and the divorce rate was 2.5 per 1,000 people, almost half, right? The divorce rate for first marriages is around 35 to 50%, while the divorce rate for the second marriage is 60 to 70% or more. The divorce rate for third marriage is 73%. I want to ask you guys who have been married multiple times, what what is it that, like, what is it that makes you want to do it over, like over and over again? Like Jennifer Lopez is somebody that I would ask, because if you're looking for some fantastical idea of some romance novel or some movie to play out in your life, in reality that's not real. Because what I think, what people fail to take into account when they're wanting to get married is how the person, how men as a whole, as a collective, are socialized, and then how women are socialized. And I truly believe that when you inject the false promise of monogamy and the false idea of everlasting love, that is what hooks the women. I don't hear men saying, oh, I fell in love with her and I wanted to be with her forever. I don't hear that kind of romanticism placed on marriage. For some people, I hear, she has been with me all this time, I might as well. Or, there's some kind of ultimatum. And it's so weird how women are socialized to desire something that isn't good for them, that ultimately doesn't benefit them by and large, right? It does benefit some people based on the way that it's designed, but the foundation and the way that the original design is not to benefit women at all. And the fact that women are socialized to want it to the point where they will do it over and over and over, and like legally bind themselves to somebody, legally put themselves in a marriage with some, it just, I wonder why you would do it over and over and over again, right? A second marriage, yeah, I can see, I understand. Third marriage, I don't know. Like three, I feel like after the second time, if you don't get it, if it doesn't, you don't get it right, and I don't know why you would do it again. That to me is just so weird. Can y'all help me learn that? It says the cohabitating before marriage is often associated with higher divorce rates. I actually think living with somebody before you get married is probably the right thing to do. I don't know why they act like you shouldn't live with the person that you are walking down an aisle to and expecting to live a long amount of time with this person. Why wouldn't you live with them first? I, it says in 2022, Arkansas has the highest divorce rate in the U.S., while Vermont has the lowest. Other trends affecting the divorce rates, because people are like, oh yeah, the divorce rates are down. Yes, because people are not getting married. That's why. We see the marriage, what, 6 per 1,000 people, but the divorce is 2.5 per 1,000 people. It says other trends affecting divorce rates. More people are choosing to stay single or live alone. Some single parents have moved back in with parents and chose to remain unmarried while raising their children. The panorama did not significantly change divorce rates. Recent, this is Florida probate and family law firm divorce statistics. Factors such as age, social circles, and geographic location can impact the longevity of a marriage. It says what percentages of marriage in divorce in 2023? 50%. And then the divorce rates go up for second and third marriages. There's a question here. Is it true that 50% of marriages end in divorce? Yes, it's true, y'all. It is true. The whole little institution is extremely flawed. It's not mutually beneficial for the most part, and it's not mutually beneficial for women. And men are getting if you're in a heterosexual marriage, men are getting the better end of the bargain. They get a child, running around with their last name. They actually don't have to do a lot of things, right? Especially if you've agreed to be a maid, a mule, and a mattress. The guy really doesn't have to do that much. And I really think it's weird that people in my age group, people who have grew up like a late Gen X, like a young Gen X and millennial, who still are like adopting like gender roles and adopting like my wife should be this. And I find that a lot of those guys, they go to the father god dwellings to get those kind of women, because those women are effectively programmed by the religion to want or desire this type of arrangement or whatever. So shout out to Al Pacino. Yeah, I'm all for never being married. I feel like for me in my journey, I feel like it's an accomplishment. I have a different path, right? I have a different path than everybody has their own path. And my path, I'm actually happy that I've never legally bound myself to an adult male human. I feel like that's like on par with being a virgin. When I come back, if I haven't got it right this time and I come back, I'm going to make sure that I get all the deja vus to like don't enter into any, like, keep that going. Also, don't have sex with them either. If I could change it, if I could go back, if I could butterfly effect, I would remain untouched by man. I would devote myself to God, not like in a nun kind of way, but more like a monk kind of way. And yeah, and not deal with any of the effects of the intimate romantic type of situation. I'm gonna make sure that I have all the like all the deja vus to remind me not to do that thing. You know what I'm saying? All right, let's go to the neighborhood talk now. That damn statue. Wade shows of the process. Oh, so he saw it. So he saw the process. So he was there. Gabby should have been there. Men don't be knowing nothing. No, he does know something. If one thing you can say about Dwyane Wade, he knows fashion, he knows style, he knows how to put the thing on, and he knows how to put it together. No matter whether you like his fashion or not, he takes risk and all this other stuff. He knows what he wants. That's why I think it's actually strange that he's actually standing in front of the statue, like looking at it with the mouth gaped open or whatever. Here it is. You mean to tell me he was present and still came out looking like a zombie from I Am Legend? That's why you can't leave a man to make decisions like this alone, because why would you approve this, sir? And do you know how men weaponize that against y'all? where they, well, let her make all the decisions. Let her make the decisions. That's why you need a woman there to make the decisions. No, he can make his own damn decisions. So you sat there and seen them make another man's face and you were okay with it? Okay. Let's mind our business. He approved it. We're going to pretend that's him, but homie, that ain't you. So he wanted to be ugly. Wrap this story up. Congratulations. He know damn well that ain't him. That literally makes him look like a slave. I'm not sure what slaves look like. You mean they actually played directly in your face? Why would you approve that? Being a part of them is playing it in his face. Like, that's insane. The artist took an edible before he started. Yeah, I don't understand it. I don't understand it. Not I don't get it. I don't get it. Oh my God. Oh my God, y'all. Did y'all go, girl? I didn't even believe it was her at first. I was like, this is too damn mean. Azealia Banks and Little Nas X got into it. I literally did not believe it was her because it was from a Twitter account it's called Azalea's lace front wig or something like that. And it says Azealia Banks and it has a blue check, but because blue checks can be bought, you don't know who is who, right? And that's one of the reasons why I think the idea of being able to buy a blue check is just like, like, I don't know. When I tell you that man went up into Twitter's offices and just fucked up the thing, like giving these unlimited character amounts. When I look at a tweet, I want to look at it in my screen. I don't want to scroll down. I'm sure Jack Dorsey, isn't that the guy who owned Twitter? I'm sure he like wants to vomit every time he sees what happened to his baby. Like the name change, like all the things. Can't see people's likes anymore. That helps you kind of get to understand like who the person, what they like, right? At least you can still search and use a person's you know, profile name and see like things that they've said. Um, Making the character limit over 240 was too much to me. I feel like making a character limit over 140 or 240 characters, it just leaves space for people to say a bunch of dumb shit, and then when you get to the end of the tweet, they've actually said nothing. Let them thread. Let them. Part of Twitter was you being able to be creative with your words and say what you want to say in 140 characters or less. That is the purpose. And I found that it was a space for people who were quick, like people who can, or who are quick and succinct in the way that they speak. But now it's just like these run on. That's one of the reasons why I left Facebook, because these run on posts, and it's like, what the fuck are you talking about? Shut up. Y'all just be typing shit. Shout out to Joe Budden. Y'all just be typing shit. Y'all sound stupid as hell. Anyways, it was a bunch of long shit. Ain't nobody about to read all that. AB, you know, she's my problematic fave, but she is just, I really saw this and I was like, what? So first she said, you know, Azealia Banks, one of the things that she's a Gemini. One of the things that she loves to do, I compared her to Joe Budden yesterday. She loves to critique what is happening, like we all do. Critique musicians, critique how they come out, critique their rollout, critique how they're marketing. She has a lot of critiques for Beyonce all the time. And she says Little Nas X really fell off so hard. LMFAO. That little see you next Tuesday rag swore she was the T bitch, has no bars. Ha 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 ha. That is that ha 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 ha. That like literally typed out. I was like, this is not Azealia Banks. This is a troll, because who types out ha 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 ha? Girl. So he responds and he says, Azealia, I could never make a hit song again, and you would still never, in your bussy soap selling, chicken sacrificing, botched body, hating ass, miserable life, reach a tenth of my success. Love your music, by the way. Kissing emoji. That didn't stop there. She said, oh, you have no success, nigga. It's giving buck broke. race play, Uncle Tom ass eater. Not you begging me to be on your little trash ass song. You mad I declined. Boo, bitch, you're over. LMAO, you have to pay dirty little nobody ass white twinks to fuck you. I will spit in your mouth. I don't know what that says. Watch yourself, you burnt bitch. That's one thing she's gonna do is cuss you out. But it's like, for what? Like, to me, I feel like, what is it? Like, you seem like you're mad you're not on one of his songs. Like, you said he's mad that you declined. What he said to you didn't seem like he was mad. This is over. Grown twink, don't make me release them photos of you mocking LA Crips with that white boy you hired on Rent Man. You'll get your top off blown off real quick, bitch. Don't fuck with me, nigga. Girl, I don't know. Let me read some of the comments. It's too unhinged. And the kids are saying she's on a coke rant. I don't know. I don't know if Azealia Banks does coke. I mean, whatever. But the way that it came off, I was in the Discord and I was just like, girl, that is not her. They were like, Erica, you give that girl too much grace. And I'm like, no, it is not her. Because it was so, she's mean, right? She's mean. She can be really mean in her like reads. But I was like, that ha 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 ha. I was like, girl, that is not Azealia Banks. And then I was like, let me go to the page, because yesterday, over the weekend, I saw the page and I was reading some of the tweets and I was like, this is not Azealia Banks. And then there was a space that she had that was on yesterday. And so I listened to it. When I heard her voice, I was like, bitch, it's Azealia Banks. Girl, no. Why? Why? And then you accuse him of being mad at you. Accuse him of being mad at you. Is this microphone on, girl? Oh, I just had a baby heart attack. Is this microphone on? Girl, nobody is attacking you. And it's like it comes out of nowhere. It's like out of nowhere. Where did it come from? What prompts you to say these things? And then when he responds back, you get even more angry and then accuse him of being mad for not working with you, or you not working with him. Girl, it's too much. Imagine coming for someone unprovoked, then you lose your shit when they respond. Girl, boo. That's exactly it. It's like, girl, you the one that said something to him or said something about him. Where's the energy at on wilding out? Cry baby asshole. And this is exactly why she will always be at the bottom of the barrel. She's something else. How do you talk about somebody publicly and then when they respond, you start saying these nasty things? Very strange. She ate him up. Damn. How are you telling him not to bother you when you 100% bothered him first? She's the type that'll make you wear her out like club clothes. Now she's throwing insults because he ate her up. She literally started with him. Exactly. This is what I mean when I say stop befriending these types of women. As soon as you clock their tea, they want to drop F bombs and such. And I actually rocked with her, but childish true feelings come out when they're angry. Didn't we just talk about that the other day? She crashed out and the responses still don't eat. And I was like, what? For what? It's like it's not even warranted. It looks like my face is dry, huh? It's not. You want me to get up in the It's not. I think it's the light. Let's see if we could switch the light. Oh, this is a cool. This is a cool. This is really warm, but oh, this is cool too. See how that completely changed. That one's like an amber. That one's too much. I like this one. I like this one too. This is really bright. I mean, I could turn it down. It's touch. Don't you love it? Okay, I think this is better, right? I'm still getting used to it. I just got it last night, so give me a shot. But yeah, Azealia Banks, girl, that's too much, too much, too much, too much. And it's so weird because how beautiful. I'm back to Russell Wilson and Ciara because they're on. This is on Neighborhood Talk. Um, and I want to see because the comments on People were a little different. Let's see what the comments are on Neighborhood Talk when he says, "I'm ready when you are. We can call him Cinco. There's 759 comments here. First one, pick me extraordinaire. I know that's right. And it's so weird. This girl, she does podcasts and stuff like that, and sometimes she be saying some things that are really smart, but it's just like she's a little pick me deep down. He creeps me out. He must have a pregnancy fetish. I hope my future husband acts like this. That man said, "This my club, and I'll continue to shoot it up." He's still obsessed with her after giving her them kids. I love that for her. That man madly in love with his wife. Cinco Wilson is so cute. I'm sorry. I love the way he loves her. Never settle. She got to be already pregnant. Every time he does this, she's pregnant already. Middle name DeMaio. Let's go. Ciara is definitely the put it on him, make him want to marry me that Rashida thinks she is. Get behind me, Ciara. Enough is enough. Cinco is a name for their fifth child. Is kind of cute. And if I was Ciara, I'd be pregnant by sunrise. Every time she get up there looking fine, here come the womb bandit. Right? He wants to like that's what I'm saying. And the pictures that are on the screen and that he's saying what's making him say that is look at how beautiful she is. But no, he wants to make her pregnant. When he sees her beautiful like this, his response is, I want to make you pregnant. I don't know. I think it's weird. Anyways, let's end on that. You see, the comments are all for it. I think by and large, Black women want to live they want to have their fantasy realized. There's some people in here saying, some of y'all are so weird, talking about he has a fetish. That's her husband. Some of y'all can't even get a McDonald's date. Like, come on. No, let her be. Get off of her, Russell. Focus on football. Yeah, not they both have a breeding kink. I bet Little Future is tired of y'all. Guess what speeches? How many years was it just him? Every time she gets snatched or gets busy with work, it seems as if that's his goal. Body party in the background is crazy. She's pregnant already. Russell, get off of her. I love this. I just know they be having a time with each other. And he's so serious too. And it's just women, 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 women. When I tell you it's the women who need deprogramming. And I don't know. I don't know. I have nothing to say about it. So, anyways, I'm gonna go now. Take care of each other. Protect your energy. Let's get down in the comments. We'll try to come back for another video. Peace.